Oh, sorry. Is anyone sitting here?
No, not yet. Feel free to sit.
Thanks. The morning air here is so refreshing. I usually jog around this area, but today I wanted a change of pace to just sit for a bit.
Yeah, the park in the morning always feels more peaceful than anything. Like time itself slows down.
What are you reading? You look really absorbed.
The Art of Slow Living. This is my third time rereading it.
Haha. Slow living? Sounds like the opposite of this era. Everyone's rushing so fast. No one has time to look back at themselves.
Exactly. That's why I love sitting here, no social media, no deadlines, just green trees and birdsong.
You sound like a temporary philosopher hiding out in the park.
Not quite a philosopher, but hiding out fits. And you, here to escape the world for a while?
You could say that. I work in marketing every day. It's numbers, charts, and endless meetings. The park is the only place I can actually breathe.
I get that. When your mind's caught in a whirlwind, sometimes just a quiet spot to sit feels like a luxury.
You talk like you've seen a lot of life.
Nah, I'm just an observer. And honestly, watching people in the park is pretty entertaining. Everyone has their own little world.
You're right. Look, that old man feeding the birds, the little girl practicing dance. Everyone's got their own story.
Exactly. And sometimes two separate stories just happen to cross paths. Like this morning.
You mean this meeting?
Yeah. A girl and a stranger on a stone bench don't know each other but still talking. There's something intriguing about it.
It really is. Normally, I don't talk to strangers. But today, for some reason, it feels comfortable.
Maybe because sometimes strangers listen better than the people we know.
That's a good one. Do you always think so deeply?
Not deep thinking, just I've been through a few things that taught me to stay quiet and really listen to others.
A few things. Like what?
Maybe another time. We just met, bringing up sad stuff would kill the vibe.
Haha, agreed. Keeping a little mystery is nice. Who knows, I might get curious enough to come back and hear the rest.
Then I hope it's this same bench next time.
Do you ever feel life is like a park?
Yeah, I do. Everyone's strolling their own path. Sometimes you veer off, sometimes you turn back, but eventually everyone finds a spot to rest.
And sometimes, stopping in just the right place, you meet someone interesting.
Like this morning, for example.
I think I'll start coming here more often. Not just to run, but to sit still like you.
Careful. Sitting still for too long can get addictive.
Haha. If I get hooked on peace, then maybe I really need that fix.
Then welcome to the Sit Still Club.
Honored to join new member Sophia.
Alex, temporary club president.
I had a feeling you'd be here today. Coffee for you, black iced, no sugar. Did I guess right?
Thanks. But how'd you know I like black coffee?
Just a hunch. Someone reading The Art of Slow Living probably wouldn't go for a latte.
Haha, you're a sharp observer. But it seems you're already slow living more than yesterday.
Yeah, I'm trying. Practicing slow living. No emails this morning, no checking messages. It feels strangely free.
Freedom doesn't come from how much time you have, but from daring to spend it on what you love.
Sounds like your life philosophy.
Haha, maybe I'm aging prematurely. But you seem pretty worn out by work?
Marketing. You know, always running campaigns. I thought I was doing it for creativity, but in the end, deadlines control everything. Sometimes I feel like a smiling machine.
I get it. I used to be like that.
You worked in an office too?
Yeah, a few years back. I was a designer at a big company. Everyday projects, meetings, more meetings. One day, I looked at the clock and realized 5 years had passed without remembering a single drawing that actually made me happy.
And you quit everything?
Yeah, resigned, moved back here, living simply. Now I teach kids to draw and occasionally sell paintings online. Income's not much, but my mind feels light.
Sounds like a movie, the guy who leaves the city to find himself again.
Sometimes movies imitate real life. What about you ever thought about stopping?
Many times. But I'm scared. Scared that if I stop, I'll get left behind. In my field, if you slow down, you get replaced.
Have you ever wondered if you're always running? Where exactly are you running to?
That question, it's terrifying. I'm not sure I have an answer.
Yeah, it really is scary.
You know, yesterday after I got home, I kept thinking about strangers listen better than friends. Maybe you're right.
Because strangers don't share a past with us. They only have the present to listen.
And talking to you, I feel more real. No need to act. No need to pretend I'm strong.
Maybe because you're talking to someone who doesn't expect anything except to understand you.
Do you ever feel lonely?
Of course, loneliness is unavoidable when you choose your own path, but I'm not afraid of it. I see loneliness as a friend. It reminds me that I still have myself.
I'm usually scared of being alone. It feels empty. But maybe I just haven't learned how to talk to myself yet.
Could be. For me, when you can sit alone without feeling sad, that's when you're truly strong.
You talk like you're reading from a book. But strangely, I love listening.
Then I'll keep being the park audiobook.
Haha, great idea. Maybe I'll record it and post on TikTok could go viral.
In that case, I'll need image rights.
Oh no, the park philosopher is already famous.
Haha, definitely famous, right?
Honestly, this morning I feel so at peace. Never thought a random conversation could make me feel this light.
Because you're allowing yourself to slow down a beat. Sometimes, just a coffee and a stone bench is enough.
And someone who knows how to listen.
I think everyone has a park moment in life. The question is whether we dare to stop and recognize it.
Maybe this morning is that moment for me.
Then, you've already started slow living.
Maybe slow living isn't about stopping, but choosing what's worth living for.
Exactly. And the most worthwhile things are often so simple we overlook them.
Like a morning, a conversation, and a stone bench.
Exactly.
Here you are again. Looks like this bench now has joint custody between us, huh?
I was just thinking the same. Maybe this bench is witnessing a destined chain of conversations.
Destined? That's a big word. I just think it's fate.
Fate or destiny, it's just how we name a meaningful encounter.
What are you drawing?
Just some random sketches.
Oh, is that me? Surprised. You drew me sitting and reading?
Yeah, the other day you were sitting quietly, sunlight on your hair. It looked so peaceful. I thought that moment was worth keeping.
It's been so long since someone saw me without KPIs or deadlines.
Maybe because I don't need to know your goals. I just want to know if you're happy.
Actually, I submitted my resignation.
Really? After all these years?
Yeah, I don't know what the future holds, but I want to try a life with room to breathe. Maybe I'll learn to draw, or open a little coffee shop, or just sit still for a while.
So you've dared to stop. I'm happy for you.
Part of it's thanks to you. These talks here made me realize I was living too fast, without knowing why.
I didn't do anything. I just sat with you while you started looking at yourself again.
You always say things that make people think.
Haha, habit of a lonely guy.
Lonely? Or waiting for someone who understands?
Maybe both. But today, I feel a little less lonely.
Then consider my mission: befriend the lonely guy complete.
And I get inducted into the City Quitters Seeking Peace Club.
You know, I used to think happiness meant having it all: stable job, good income, social status. But now I see happiness is just sitting next to someone without needing to say anything.
True happiness isn't loud. It's quiet, sometimes just the moment you realize your heart is at peace.
Do you ever think, one day we might not meet again on this bench?
I've thought about it, but if that happens, I'll still be glad because I met someone who made this park more than just a park.
You always talk like everything can fade away gently.
Because I believe what comes at the right time doesn't need holding on to. What's meant to stay will stay on its own.
I don't know where I'll go next, but I think, wherever it is, I'll remember this park.
And this bench will still be here if you want to come back.
And you? Do you ever want to leave?
Of course, but not now. Maybe because I'm still waiting for someone to return.
If I come back one day, will you still be sitting here?
If you come back, I'll bring 2 coffees.
Haha, one black iced no sugar, one hot with milk, right?
Exactly.